We're here on the ice at the Woodbridge Community Center. We've got our power skating and skills guru, Robby Glantz, and we've got our Hall of Fame defender, Scotty Stevens. And we want to talk today about defensemen skating backwards. It's so important in the game for defensemen. Robby, give me your thoughts on how these guys get it done.
There's a debate sometimes, EJ. Do I use a crossover? Do you use the C-cuts? What would you use in a game?
Depends on the situation.
Depends
if I
on the
need
scenario.
speed, I'm crossing over and getting up to speed with that forward so he doesn't beat me wide. If I'm under control, have a good gap, and the forward's going slow, not bursting out of speed, I'm going to just use that C-cut and sit and be a straight line back so
and
I can
make
go
him
either
make
way.
the first move,
and
right?
If he picks up the speed, I might have to pick up my speed. Maybe I have to start C-cutting. You could use both in the same situation.
Exactly. So it depends on the scenario. There is no debate. You know, we're in hockey. You've got to be able to go skate backwards straight. You got to be able to cross over. You're not going in one direction like a speed skater.
All right, let's look at some of the things that you could do to get these guys, or to get you as a player, up to speed.
All right, before we get into drills to how to get Scott out of his comfort zone, let's see you skate backwards. Let's see those C-cuts. These are straight skating backwards. See how Scott's pushing 1 foot at a time. Arms are out in front. If he was going fast, both arms would be extending. We talked about earlier the debate between the crossover and the C-cut. That was your C-cuts, because you're pushing a C out to the side and the other leg is like, let's see your crossover, single each way. Nice acceleration, right? He's picking up speed backwards. Okay, now I'm your skating coach with the Devils, let's say.
Okay.
Not with the Kings anymore at that
In my
time.
day, we didn't have those guys.
Didn't have the skating coach.
This is all good.
I'm going to get you out of your comfort zone. I would
Sounds
come
good.
across, and I'd give you a partner. In this case, I'll be your partner.
Okay.
And I'm going to get you lower.
Okay.
Because you want to stand in the same position you do backwards as you do forwards. Bring your shoulders forward a little bit more. Now bend the knees. So your shoulders over and your head's out in front of your knees.
Yep. Compact, ready to go.
In great posture. The lower you go, the faster you're going to go. Okay, I'm going to come in front of you. I'm going to try to get my stick parallel to the ice, get you lower.
Gotcha.
Look at that, how much lower he got than he even felt comfortable doing. Here we go, Scott. Extending. Look at that. Keeps him lower. The lower you go, the more extension you get, right?
More power.
More power. Now, let's do it crossing over. Exact same drill. Hope I can keep up with you. Keeping him low. Look at Scott accelerate. Now, I notice how much faster you are going backwards with the crossovers.
Absolutely.
Which is great, because then you pick up momentum, you pick up speed, and you just glide back after that, right?
Absolutely. Especially get up to speed with the forward coming at you.
Yeah. And you don't have to take as many strides after that.
Exactly.
Okay. What I notice when I see youth hockey players all over the world, they try to do their crossovers with no extension. They run out there. They have no control. They have no balance, no power. When you do it, you get the full extension, okay? A good way to practice that, here's a nice drill for it, is after you do your single crossover, I want you to really concentrate on stepping out wide from the crossover. So you cross, and instead of stepping out narrow where you have no control, do what you do really well. You get that leg out wide. If you could show us that, that'd be awesome. See how he steps out, cross, step out, into a nice wide base. After you cross over, you step out, you're totally in control. Theoretically, backwards crossover should be easier than forward crossovers, because you get to step out the two inside edges.
Absolutely, I like it, and you got to be nice and low to be able to do that. You can't be doing this drill standing up.
Yeah, everything starts with your posture. The lower you go, the more power, the more speed.
Perfect.
So when you do a crossover, you want to get the full extension just like you do on any stride, right?
Yep.
So I'll show it to you here, Scott. So you're crossing under full extension. Too many players then step into a narrow base. No balance, no power, no speed. An NHL player, an NHL Hall of Famer, cross, step out wide, and that's a great drill to do.
Absolutely.
Let's see you do that drill. Cross, step out wide. Cross, step out wide. Covering a lot of distance.